She wasn't handed fame, yet there was always an intensity in her presence, a quiet strength behind her eyes that made every scene feel heavier, more real. Damla Sönmez didn't chase the spotlight recklessly. She built her reputation step by step, choosing depth over noise and substance over speed. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Damla Sönmez was born on May 3, 1987, in Istanbul, Turkey. From an early age, she was drawn to performance and expression. She studied at the prestigious St. Joseph French High School before continuing her education at Paris-Sorbonne University and later Mimar Sinan Fine Arts University, where she trained in theater. That academic foundation shaped her artistic discipline, giving her a technical command of performance that would later define her career. Her acting journey began in the mid-2000s with television appearances, but it was her role in the series Geisgundas that first introduced her to a wider audience. However, Damla's breakthrough came with the critically acclaimed drama Bir Asakayasai, where her emotionally layered performance proved she wasn't just another rising actress. She was a serious talent capable of carrying complex narratives. Rather than leaning into predictable roles, Damla consistently gravitated toward challenging characters. In Çukur, one of Turkey's most talked-about crime dramas, she portrayed Efsun, a character filled with emotional conflict and sharp intelligence. Her performance added depth to the series and expanded her fan base dramatically. Later, in Aziz, she once again demonstrated her ability to balance vulnerability with strength, further cementing her reputation as a versatile performer. Damla's approach to her craft reflects careful intention. She is known for immersing herself fully into her roles, prioritizing psychological realism and authenticity. Instead of chasing constant visibility, she selects projects that align with artistic value, which has earned her respect not only from audiences, but also from critics and industry insiders. Off-screen, Damla maintains a refined, yet understated public image. Fluent in multiple languages and deeply connected to theater, she represents a blend of cultural sophistication and grounded professionalism. She has collaborated with fashion and lifestyle brands, appearing at high-profile events, yet she keeps her private life guarded and controlled. Her lifestyle reflects balance and intellectual curiosity. She values artistic growth, literature, and meaningful storytelling. While her relationships have occasionally drawn media attention, she has consistently kept the focus on her work rather than personal headlines. Over the years, Damla Sönmez has built a steady and respected career in both television and film. Her earnings come from acting projects, brand partnerships, and long-term collaborations, reflecting a career built on consistency rather than hype. What truly sets her apart is artistic integrity. In an industry often driven by trends, Damla chooses evolution. She embraces emotionally demanding roles, challenges herself across genres, and prioritizes credibility over comfort. That dedication continues to define her path. As of 2026, Damla Sönmez stands as one of Turkey's most refined and compelling actresses, a performer known not just for fame, but for depth, intelligence, and enduring presence on screen. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. She wasn't born into fame, yet there was an unmistakable elegance and intensity about her that set her apart from the very beginning. With striking poise, intelligence, and a commanding screen presence, Cansu Dere didn't simply enter Turkish entertainment. She defined a standard, transforming her early success in modeling into one of the most powerful acting careers of her generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Cansu Dere was born on October 14, 1980, in Ankara, Turkey. Long before television scripts and leading roles, she was known for her striking looks and composure, which led her into the world of modeling. She rose to prominence after competing in beauty pageants and quickly became one of Turkey's most recognizable fashion faces. Modeling taught her control, discipline, and how to command attention without saying a word, skills that would later define her acting style. Her acting journey began in the early 2000s with television appearances that gradually revealed her dramatic potential. However, it was her portrayal of Sila in the hit series Sila that marked a major turning point. The role showcased her emotional depth and ability to portray strength, vulnerability, and moral conflict, turning her into a household name and establishing her as a serious actress rather than just a former model. Rather than staying in safe territory, Cansu consistently chose demanding roles. From the complex psychologist Gülseren in and to the emotionally layered Asya Yilmaz in Sadakatsiz, she proved her mastery of intense psychological drama. In Sadakatsiz, her performance as a betrayed yet resilient woman captivated audiences and sparked widespread discussion, reinforcing her reputation as a powerhouse performer. Cansu's approach to acting is rooted in depth and realism. She gravitates toward characters with inner conflict, moral ambiguity, and emotional weight, refusing to rely on surface-level appeal. This commitment to substance over comfort has allowed her to maintain critical respect and audience loyalty across decades. Off-screen, her public image reflects sophistication and restraint. She is a frequent presence at international fashion events and high-profile campaigns, representing luxury brands with effortless authority while remaining selective about endorsements that align with her image. Her lifestyle mirrors her on-screen strength. Cansu values privacy, balance, and mental focus, deliberately staying away from unnecessary exposure. Although her personal life has often drawn public curiosity, she has consistently maintained firm boundaries, allowing her work to speak louder than speculation. Cansu Dere's influence extends far beyond Turkish television. Her performances have reached global audiences through international broadcasts and streaming platforms, earning her recognition as one of Turkey's most respected and influential actresses. Her estimated net worth reflects long-term success built through leading roles, brand collaborations, and a carefully sustained career. What truly sets her apart is consistency with evolution. From elegant leading lady to psychologically complex roles, Cansu has continuously refined her craft without losing her identity. She embodies control, intelligence, and emotional authority, qualities that resonate deeply with mature audiences. As of 2026, Cansu Dere stands not just as a celebrated actress, but as a benchmark of excellence in Turkish drama, a figure whose career is defined by depth, discipline, and enduring relevance. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.